Hi everyone! So happy to be here with you today. My name is Efrat Fenigson and I wear several hats. I'm the VP Marketing of Mindspace, a high-end flexible workspaces provider with 30 locations in 16 cities across Europe and the US. I'm also one of the co-founders of GCMO, a community of Israel's top 100 CMOs from global companies. And lastly, I'm the proud daughter of the owners of an Israeli company and factory called I Am Segev. You may be asking yourselves, why is she telling us all this stuff? Well, what I'm going to do in the next few minutes is connect all these dots together so you can get a feel of how amazing Israel's innovation is. As we celebrate the 72nd Independence Day for Israel, I'm amazed to discover that the innovative spirit my grandparents had when they came to Israel from Europe and Africa is still with us today, in a different shape and form. Let me share with you some of the innovations that were created around me over the past few weeks during this crazy coronavirus time. Let's start with my family. A couple of weeks ago, local healthcare organizations approached my parents' company, I Am Segev, and asked them to partner to create and design and manufacture this contactless COVID-19 testing booth. Together with Maccabi Health Services, they've designed and manufactured the booth in less than 4 days. This booth provides an entirely sealed, sterile environment for the medic and can be quickly disinfected between patients. Tests are carried out using 2 rubber gloves, which are attached to the outer wall with airtight seals. The results are processed in a matter of hours and reported directly via the patient's electronic health records. By the way, you know how they managed to do it so quickly, within 4 days? They repurposed the design of an existing security guard booth into this. Now, they're working on a new innovation called the hugging booth for old age homes, for families to hug their loved ones. Let's move to Mindspace, my beloved company. At Mindspace, we serve 15,000 members in our community. When coronavirus crisis started, we knew straight away we'd have to innovate in order to provide our members with value relevant to what they need while working from home, rather than from our physical spaces. So we created our first virtual space online. We called it Virtual, and our members can enjoy live community sessions every day, both professional and leisure, as well as super important information and aiding programs we made accessible to them. For example, we opened our physical spaces for free for nonprofit organizations who need places to operate from for their teams. We created expert advice online and provided answers to professional questions. Let's move to my community, GCMO, hosting many of Israel's global companies. Here are just some of the amazing innovations that were created in no time by these Israeli companies. Vyar Imaging is collaborating with the Israeli government to fight the spread of COVID-19. Vyar's intelligence sensors provide touchless, remote, and confidential monitoring to detect and monitor vital stage that can indicate early-stage COVID-19 symptoms. The data, including pulse, heart rate, variability, and respiratory rate, are all measured remotely without the need for touch. JoyTunes created a pay-what-you-can initiative for its app, Simply Piano, donating all proceeds to health organizations and made teaching app free for remote learning. SQRIM has provided free licenses of its software for accelerated data analytics to governments and healthcare entities. Netafim developed a portable spraying system to disinfect people in workplaces and collaborated with an Israeli startup called NanoSense to develop and manufacture a special smell-based test kit. All this not for profit. IceCure Medical created dedicated remote installation and clinical training program to support their users, which are cancer patients, in order to maintain continuity in cancer treatments globally during COVID-19. Tabula launched Tabula News, aggregated news content about COVID-19 from trusted news publishers at the hands of tens of millions of users. Litico is helping businesses like banks, insurers, telcos go digital or remote quickly to serve their remote customers, 72 hours or so. Freightos released the world's first daily freight index to help companies deal with the fast-changing global supply chain ecosystem. Promo.com launched a special hub with free marketing services and video templates to help SMBs during COVID-19. Masa, you may know Masa. They created Masa Online, an online space for Masa fellows in Israel, alumni, parents, and potential fellows from Jewish communities around the world, offering lectures, workshops, live events, some led by Masa's community members themselves. And lastly, AppsFlyer directed attention and resources to the community. Amongst many actions they've taken, they provided families of critical COVID-19 patients with full protective gear to allow them to say goodbye to their loved ones in their final hours. I hope I connected all those dots for you to give you a glimpse of the kind of innovative people and innovation spirit that Israel has. In such a short amount of time, so many companies and people are taking initiatives and creating things that didn't exist before that could help society and communities fight against coronavirus. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I wish you happy Independence Day, Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach, and thank you very much for being with me. Bye bye.